Shorty, instead of putting up the exhibit, shows her screen. And I see the chat. I see the chat of the conversation happening with the lawyers. Oh, you want to see? By the way, when that happened, I had a nice smirk on my face. I said, I made a little timestamp. Don't worry. I'm going to come back to it. Here's a screenshot here. Bang! Quinn Emanuel, look at this. Y'all done fucked up now. Here, I mean, oh, they put up the wrong thing. Y'all done fucked up now. Look at all these motherfuckers. Okay. Look, I don't know why they talking about OVO. What is OVO? I don't know why Quinn Emanuel in their Slack, I think this is Slack, is saying OVO. I don't know. Then the other one says, Marie, good. I got more than we thought we would on that. Just make sure you're sharing the right screen. So she did it once. And the other ones are saying, yo, you shared the wrong screen. Like, you got to come on. Like, we're getting paid $1,500 an hour. We got to do this right. We're bleeding Meg's pockets. Let's come with some results. Okay? Bet. You know, they did it again. Watch this. This is how I know I was getting on their skin, chat. Look at this shit, chat. Look, I'm talking their ear off. They said, if he won't shut the fuck up, I'm never getting through this. Yeah, I had a lot to say. Yeah, I had a lot to say. Yeah, I had a lot of motherfucking things to say. I had a lot to say. Told my if I don't shut the fuck up, you ain't getting through this. You ain't gonna get through this. Keep building Meg Thee Stallion and Roc Nation. I got a lot to say. Nah, homie, listen, yo, but today, cuz, I had time, cuz. Look, she just fucking shared our Slack.
Hi, it's Savvy Mike here, and the clip just finished, but before we get into my intro and the rest of this video, I do want to encourage everyone that is watching this video that at least wants to continue to watch my channel. I'm not saying you have to, I'm not saying you do, but please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And the only way I could do that is by getting you to subscribe. And also on the screen, I have my Twitch channel up where I basically do all of these videos live on Twitch. Like, that's where I do most of the lives at now. So if you want to watch me do these videos live, I'm usually on late at night. No matter what coast you're on, I'm on around the time you're probably asleep. So if you're ever just up with fucking insomnia, you just can't sleep, come on through. I love to chat it up. We could talk about the topics that I have and the clips that I'm playing and reacting to. And I'll also play the game and probably play some 2K, Marvel Rivals, FIFA, Mortal Kombat. A lot goes over here. So please, twitch.tv/SavvyMike96. It is in the description below. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And well. What do we have here? I don't know what Roc Nation's problem is with Drake. I don't know what the problem is with Nicki Minaj. I do know what the problem is with DJ Akademiks, because religiously probably spews narratives and opinions that don't necessarily align with Roc Nation's agendas. So I get why they have a problem with him. But, as far as a beef between Jay-Z and Drake goes, I guess Jay-Z just beefs subtly now. He'll give his op the Super Bowl. He'll just do that. And that's like, yeah, I'm beefing with you, Drake. I gave Kendrick Lamar a Super Bowl performance. Fuck you. And then we just have to go off that. Jay-Z doesn't drop bars anymore or does subliminals anymore because he doesn't really make raps anymore. So I guess Jay-Z is the boogeyman inside of everybody's closet that people keep telling me for some reason. He's just in the closet, ready to come out when he feels like it, and spook and haunt niggas through either depositions or lawyers or whatever, or whatever means he has Desiree Perez and Roc Nation doing his dirty business. That's what I keep hearing. And it gets hard for me to argue otherwise, especially after hearing this deposition that Akademiks had with the lawyers. And he played a good bit of it, a good chunk of it during his stream. I listened to the whole 3 hours because I found this very fucking interesting that, the lawyers would kind of show these guys hands pretty easily, like mistakenly they put up the chat where they're basically like, report back to Dez that Akademiks is like, it's kind of like instead of playing poker or chess, they're fucking playing checkers. And it's getting a bit too obvious how they want to push and control certain things and certain narratives. Now, while none of these things bother me, because at the end of the day, I have no axe to grind with anyone, whether that be DJ Akademiks or Nicki Minaj or Megan Thee Stallion or Tory Lanez or this. I'm not on nobody's side. No one pays me over here at I Am Savvy Mike TV. And if you want loyalty from me, that's kind of what you got to do. So there's no loyalty over here. I'm just keeping it a buck, being honest. So I have no gripe with any of this. I just find it very interesting that we're not being subtle. What does DJ Akademiks have to do with Megan Thee Stallion suing Milagros, who's a blogger, because she believes that Milagros was paid money by Tory Lanez to spread, quote unquote, as she would say, lies about her, when unfortunately Megan Thee Stallion has been one of the ones lying as well. So it's like, you want to sue somebody for lying when you're lying too. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of wild, the victim mentality that most women can live in. Like, they can do unto others what they don't want done unto them. Because when it's done unto them, then it's a fucking problem. Then we're crying. Then we're hollering. Then we're screaming like, why did you do this to me? You just play fucking victim. But when you do it unto somebody else and they call you out for it, you rationalize it. You giving it an excuse. You say, hey, this is why I feel this way, and you better deal with it, or you leave, or you just whatever, jump off a bridge. I don't know. This is how I am. This is how I'm going to be. Whether that's a shitty person or not, it doesn't matter. This is who I am. This is how I'm going to be. When somebody's a shitty person towards you, you play victim. That's what most women do, and that's what Megan Thee Stallion is doing here. Unfortunately, it is what it is, man. But at the same time, you have the lawyers of Megan Thee Stallion pressing DJ Akademiks, and Akademiks exposing it all. Let's listen.
Now, first and foremost, so after hour five, I'm doing my little thing. I got, I had a little bit of essential water. I came in with a plate, like a cookout, start eating, wash it down with some Gatorade, bored me a little bit, so of course had to, go get a little cup of, some essential. And didn't matter. I was still sharp as a knife. So we get to about like hour five. They're hoping I'm exhausted. I could tell. You see, these motherfuckers work on the clock. They're trying to get out of here. I'm like, we got content. I'm good. Nigga, I canceled my day. We got bomb tent. We're here. Don't you worry. I knew you niggas was doing some fuck shit. All I had to do was just sit back and let y'all expose yourselves and expose your angles. I've been waiting for this moment. Because when I tell every nigga in the industry that Roc Nation be doing all type of fuck shit, they're like, what are you talking about? Jay-Z's a good guy. I'm like, I ain't saying nothing about Jay-Z. That company, they're only on fuck shit. So, I'm sipping, but still sharp as a knife. Anyway, it gets to one point. This is hour five. They're exhausted. Yo, Big Act is... Listen, chat, I could stream for 12 hours talking to myself. You think 5 attorneys gonna get me? Nigga, I'm talking their ear off. Yo, they get so tired. Remember, they're working on the hour. Each of these lawyers, like for a big law firm like this, they might be getting $1,000 an hour, $1,500 an hour. Just do the math. Look how many lawyers they got on here. And just say 1,000. Let's say everyone's getting $1,000 an hour. We all spent 7 hours. 7 hours, 7,000 per person. Meg and Roc Nation, whoever, probably spent about $21,000 to talk to me. And don't worry, I felt we got content, so I'm good with it. Because I was like, damn, the lawyer's getting paid. I'm going to get paid out for this. We got bomb tent. Here we go. So, hour 5, chat. They're exhausted. They don't like working too long. I'll clock in for a good 24. I'm good. So they asked to put up an exhibit and say, hey, exhibit girl, could you put up an exhibit that we want to show Ak? They fucked up. Shorty, instead of putting up the exhibit, shows her screen. And I see the chat. I see the chat of the conversation happening with the lawyers. Oh, you want to see? By the way, when that happened, I had a nice smirk on my face. I said, I made a little timestamp. Don't worry. I'm going to come back to it. Here's a screenshot here. Bang! Quinn Emanuel, look at this. Y'all done fucked up now. Here, they put up the wrong thing. Y'all done fucked up now. Look at all these motherfuckers. Okay. Look, I don't know why they're talking about OVO. What is OVO? I don't know why Quinn Emanuel in their Slack, I think this is Slack, is saying OVO. I don't know. Then the other one says, Marie, good. I got more than we thought we would on that. Just make sure you're sharing the right screen. So she did it once. And the other ones are saying, yo, you shared the wrong screen. Like, you got to come on. Like, we're getting paid $1,500 an hour. We got to do this right. We're bleeding Meg's pockets. Let's come with some results. Okay? Bet. They did it again. Watch this. This is how I know I was getting on their skin, chat. Look at this shit, chat. Look, I'm talking their ear off. They said, if he won't shut the fuck up, I'm never getting through this. Yeah, I had a lot to say. I had a lot of motherfucking things to say. I had a lot to say. Told my if I don't shut the fuck up, you ain't getting through this. You ain't gonna get through this. Keep building Meg Thee Stallion and Roc Nation. I got a lot to say. Nah, homie, listen, but today, cuz, I had time, cuz. Look, she just fucking shared our Slack. Atlanta, they're trying to fire you. You the black girl over there. She was a black girl. So the black girl was the exhibit girl. She accidentally shared the shit, and they stopped having her share the shit. Then the lawyer, they're both lawyers. Then the other lawyer tried to share it. Then she did the same thing. So, Atlanta, you're a black girl. I saw you laughing at a couple of my jokes. I know you're over there with the bad people. You're over there with that side. But it's okay. I know you're trying to get your check. Okay? Get in and get out. Marie, Team Rock, what the fuck? Unfucking believable. Here's the interesting part. Tell Dez. By the way, I posted we had a break. I told him I wouldn't be on my phone while I'm answering questions. But these lawyers, they couldn't either hold their bladder or they all needed food. I think somebody did number 2 or something while we were doing it. They're like, yo, we need some more time. We got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, damn. Yo, what y'all got in the cafeteria up there at the Roc Nation lawyer offices? They couldn't hold their bladders. Break after break after break. So on one of the breaks, I posted, yo, they're asking me crazy shit up in here about Drake, everybody. I'm going to snitch. I'm going to tell the world. Look what she says. And this is where I realize we got you. Y'all are liars. Tell Dez. If you the lawyer for Megan Pete, why would you need to tell Dez? Who's Dez? The only Dez that I know, and I could be wrong. Desiree Perez, the co-founder and chief executive officer of Roc Nation. So you did this. So with y'all sitting there with me for 7 hours claiming that y'all had zero affiliation. And that, yes, even if y'all did represent Roc Nation, this is a Meg Thee Stallion thing. My conduct in that deposition, y'all are in a internal chat reporting, go tell Roc Nation CEO this. Akademiks is posting about the deposition. Come on, gang. Come on. When I tell y'all that Roc Nation, Desiree Perez, in my belief, is lining the whole industry up, and everything, even the Meg Thee Stallion, the Halle Baileys of the world, if you connected to Roc Nation, trust me, they're cooking up some type of poisonous secret sauce to get your ass. Y'all think I'm lying? Well, here it is in 4K. The lawyers of Megan Thee Stallion, because I posted a story saying, yo, I'm in this deposition. They're asking about Drake. She says, tell Dez. I said he couldn't get to the end of the depo without posting about it. all these names, it'll be interesting to figure out who these people are. Kayla Fleming, Julian Scholem, Joseph Bocci. They're probably pretty good. They're probably pretty good guys. I have nothing wrong with Quinn Emanuel, but I could tell that Roc Nation is a puppeteer pulling them strings.
Yeah, and that's kind of crazy that during the deposition, these group chats were exposed. And it clearly shows that they weren't there to, press him about Megan Thee Stallion, even though I guess when he posted that, the tone kind of changed. They started asking questions more about Meg and the case, and instead of about Drake and Nicki Minaj, which I would expect it would be more so about the lies that are being told from Milagro and Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, and this is that and third, instead of Nicki Minaj and Drake. But regardless of it, like I said, it's a whole 3-hour video of Act breaking down this whole deposition. Look, if you want to go check that out, you can go check that out. It is a really interesting video. I would advise anybody go check that out. We just watched the clip of him basically showing the group chat and showing that, honestly, they probably weren't there for Megan Thee Stallion. They probably were there for Roc Nation, but who knows? Anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. As always, I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.